So Seth, this all started between us 7 years ago, when you tried to use me as a stepping stone to notoriety. We spring forward 7 years and we find ourselves in each other's way with a need to become Universal Champion, which you caused from happening. But this has become so much more than that, hasn't it? I mean, all those weeks after you beat me in Madison Square Garden, you called me out, and you called me out, and you called me out, but you knew I wasn't medically cleared to compete. It's okay, it's okay. Beating me wasn't enough. You got greedy. But you called my bluff, so I come here to SmackDown. And what do? You go to my home. Not my house. My home, and that's a big difference because a house is just four walls. You went to my home where I break bread with my family, where we laugh, where we cry, where I put Band-Aids on skin knees, where I tuck my little girls into bed every night. And you pissed all over it. And I should have seen it coming. I mean, it's straight out of my playbook. I remember years ago when I slapped Cena's dad? Yeah. And here's the thing with you and I. I underestimated you. I did. I underestimated you. And I shouldn't have done that because that would be like underestimating myself, and I never do that. See, you and I are so much alike that when we see our mistakes, we're able to capitalize on them. So at SummerSlam, you underestimated me, and I beat you decisively. In Madison Square Garden, I underestimated you, and you beat me. You stretchered me out of the world's most famous arena. And Seth, you're the only guy that within this ring comes close to matching my intensity, comes close to matching my passion. Some might say my obsession for this. Close, but not quite. Not yet. Now, are you edge light? No. No, you're not, man. I can admit that. I was wrong. You are decidedly your own man. You are Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth loves that.
But because of that, I gotta end this. Because if I don't, our families continue to be affected by this. Now, I could go to your house. I could have a chance encounter with Bex. I mean, heaven knows we have some history. But I'm not gonna do that. You see, I am gonna channel it. I am gonna change the look in your eyes from this point forward. I am gonna leave you a husk of the man that everyone sees now. See, Seth, a few weeks ago, you said that you felt sorry for me, and that would be a mistake. Because you never feel sympathy for a devil, and that's what we are. And I damn sure won't hesitate before I put you down under my boot. I had my moment of doubt and pain. It's done. I will not hesitate. I will not have a second thought about it. So it's fitting that this trilogy, that our story ends in Hell in a Cell. So Seth, I know you're watching. I want you to lean in real close. I want you to listen closely because what I am about to say is a blueprint for your future. In Hell in a Cell, I am going to scar your soul. And that is a scar that you never, ever heal from.
As intense as we've ever seen him. Next Thursday, inside a structure 20 feet tall, weighing 5 tons, surrounded by thousands of square feet of steel, Edge promises to end Seth Rollins once and for all at Crown Jewel.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Seth.
Tripped out.
It told Seth Rollins that I will scar your soul in a cell. It is now time for Seth Rollins' rebuttal.
Edge really came out here earlier tonight, tried to convince all of you and himself that he has any chance against me at Crown Jewel. Yeah, wow, that is a great joke. That is the best joke I've heard in some time. Let's set the record straight. I am in no way intimidated or afraid to face Edge inside Hell in a Cell. And you know why? Oh, I'm gonna tell you, of course, because hell has already frozen over right here tonight in California. No. The man himself, Edge, finally said it. He finally uttered the words, and I quote, he said, you were all here, he was wrong, and that I am not Edge Light. You see, he's finally coming around to what we have all known all along, and that is that I am better than Edge in every single possible way. No, I'm in his head, guys. I'm in his head. Think about it. I have out-manipulated the master of mind games, and if that's not a mental advantage, then I don't know what is. So I'm going in with a mental advantage, and look, hey, I'm going in with a physical advantage after what happened to Edge at Madison Square Garden, the stomp, being stretchered out, spending the night in the hospital. There's no way he can be 100%. There's no way. There's no way. So mentally, I've got the edge. Physically, I've got the edge. And so what does Edge do? He's got an ace up his sleeve. Hell in a Cell. Now I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to say it very slowly for all of you in the back so that you can understand me. I am in no way intimidated or afraid to face Edge inside Hell in a Cell. Edge is right about a couple of things. Edge is right about a couple of things. We are two devils. We are cut from the same cloth. We are a lot alike, but there is one major difference between the two of us. I have spent more time in that cell than Edge has. I know what that structure does to people. I know what it's done to me. I've been calloused by the cell. I've been scarred by the cell. Look at me! Look at me! I am the man I am today because of Hell in a Cell. And you're right, Edge. This fairy tale does end as Crown Jewel, but just not the way you think. And I know this because I am the visionary. I am the revolutionary. I am Seth freaking Rollins.
Next Thursday at Crown Jewel, Seth Rollins steps inside Hell in a Cell for the 4th time in his career. Will it be his crowning moment or the worst night of his life? Roman is asking his special counsel, Paul Heyman, to review the contract.
Smart. Never see that.
As I'm sure Paul Heyman has many times.
Paul Heyman, a man who is advised in hundreds of millions of dollars.
My tribal chief, it's everything that you requested. My counsel, sir, is to sign this contract for Crown Jewel.
That's half of it done. Roman Reigns has made his end official to defend the championship this Thursday at Crown Jewel.
Paul Heyman throws the pen out of the ring. And now it's time for Beast to make this thing official.
He didn't look at it. But he signed it. It's official.
I don't think he signed any line. He signed right over that thing.
You go tell him.
No way.
You must be some kind of a dumbass. A big dumb farmer, huh? You just sign it without even reading it? What's wrong with you, man? Roman, I already read the damn contract this morning with my advocate, Paul Heyman.
We said it before, we'll say it again. Where does Paul Heyman's allegiance lie? And how will that come into play this coming Thursday when Roman Reigns defends the Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar?